It's Kyle, and today I'll be reviewing A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. For y'all that are not familiar with Stephen Hawking, which I think most people are, but just in case if you're not, he's probably considered the most brilliant man in the world at the moment. A lot of people can almost consider him the successor of Einstein, so you're going to have a hard time finding somebody smarter than Stephen Hawking. And he's a brilliant scientist. And with this book, what he did an excellent job of doing is writing, I could say, a very advanced science book, but in such a way that regular people can understand it. You don't really have to be a brilliant scientist, or even, just somebody that's somewhat knowledgeable of the field to understand what he's talking about in this book. He wrote it a way that your average person could read this book and understand these advanced concepts of, physics, all the principles that govern the universe, everything like that. He writes it in such a way that you can understand it, which is really, really enjoyable, almost like he's shining a light on the universe and kind of showing you how everything really works. A really fascinating book. I mentioned a couple of my favorite parts of the book deal with black holes. He has a couple chapters on black holes, which he has done some groundbreaking work in that field. And probably the chapter that this book is most famous for is he does his views on if time travel is possible, and if it was possible, how it would work. So it's kind of interesting to hear from basically the smartest guy in the world talk about time travel. This is not some sci-fi writer or some random Hollywood movie talking about time travel. This is a smart guy, and this would be almost like, going back in time and talking to Albert Einstein about time travel. So I really enjoyed that part of the book. So I'd say if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about space and the universe in general and how everything works, but you don't really consider yourself an expert, this is a great book to read because, like I said, it really explains it in such a way that you'll be able to understand it and gain a little insight in how everything works. So I would recommend that you get A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. It gets my recommendation, and I hope you'll read it.